back to the channel. I'm Airtime Maniac, and today I will review the new and improved Adventure Express. Now, you might be wondering, new and improved? Yes, Adventure Express is not new, which definitely makes for some rough spots. It got updated for the 2023 season along with the expansion at Kings Island called Adventure Port, a whole new area which I will have a whole separate review on coming out soon. Adventure Express is a mine train coaster built by now defunct Aerodynamics and originally opened at the park on April 13, 1991. It cost $3 million at the time. Without farther ado, let's get into the experience. Adventure Express is hidden in the woods, and its old entrance, as shown in the picture here, was extra hidden next to Slingshot, a former attraction at the park. And its new entrance is more noticeable, but it's still at the back of Adventure Port. But that's actually an advantage because I love this ride and it never has a long line, so I can always re-ride it every time I go to Kings Island. Plus, I like it even more with the new refresh. Anyway, the entrance got some cool theming, and Adventure Express got a new logo itself, with a new sign at the front. The queue tunnels are the same, except there are quite a few posters, maybe hinting to an RMC in the future. Enter the station with tons of theming, boxes, suitcases, posters, and ropes on the ceiling, which I'm assuming got a repaint along with the rest of the station, and probably the trains too, which seat 2 across and have 15 rows each, making for 30 passengers per train. Plus, Kings Island has Cedar Fair's best operations, always running multiple trains, 2 on Adventure Express, if not 3. No wonder this ride has a capacity of 1,600 people per hour. Once you have seated yourself in the classic Aero mine cars and pulled down your classic Aero lap bars, plus buckled your seatbelt, your train will soon be rolling on out of the station on classic, and again I know I say classic way too much, Aero mine train track. Take a right turn, seeing the sign that says switch track ahead, then roll along some straight track, which there will be a lot more of that on this ride, and slowly make a left turn while you whip by some fake track, which is a really cool theming element in my opinion. Take a dip, a right turn, and enter your first tunnel, one of the many stinky tunnels on this ride. Pop out with a left turn and straight into the right turn, giving a sudden jerk that will smack you against the side of the car. I still enjoy this ride, and I know adults probably wouldn't, but I know kids still will. This is one of the stepping stone roller coasters at Kings Island. It's level 1 and gets you up to the big coasters like Orion. Again, skid through more straight track and hit a left turn before approaching the second tunnel. And I'm not going to describe the jerkiness every time I talk about a transition on this ride. So instead, let me get this clear. This ride is rough. Prepare to get a little beat up. But to help, you can either sit in the front or back row. Both are smoother than the rest of the train, but the back is already the best row, so I'd recommend you sit there. If you ever see me riding Adventure Express, I'll pretty much always be in the back unless the worker doesn't let me. Because let me tell you, Kings Island doesn't always let you sit wherever you want. Fly past spears and a weird and creepy animatronic I wish was never there on a straight track. Hit your loud first lift hill that gets me every time if this is my first coaster in the morning at KI. You know, I have to cover my ears. And also the second one at the beginning because it's inside a tunnel and so it's even louder. Climb to the top and reach a max height of 63 feet. Slowly roll down an elongated right turn, gradually gaining speed and eventually reaching a top speed of 35 miles per hour. Plus at the bottom you reach a max G-force of 3.8 Gs. Swing into a right turn and then hit the roughest section of the ride. A large jerk into a small helix that used to have no theming, but now has monkey statues with fake bananas in the center. Switch banking angles on a small piece of straight track. And then it is the most intense part of the ride, a helix with several stone arches that you speed under. Keep making a left turn as you fly into another tunnel, hitting more straight track, and a right turn until you hit a fun open field with straight track, a left turn, more straight track, and another left turn. And I'm being serious, it's actually fun. On the second straight track section, you actually get a small pop of ejector airtime, which of course I crave. This is why I love this coaster. Pop into more straight track and enter your final tunnel. Make a small left turn and hit your, as I said earlier, second lift hill in the tunnel. While ascending this 40-foot chain lift, there are ancient drummer animatronics, which actually aren't freaky this time, and also used to not work. No, seriously, they're supposed to move their arms in a marching motion, but almost all of them were broken, and a couple were moving like an inch. With the update of the ride, Kings Island fixed most of the animatronics, but there are still a couple of broken ones. Ah, classic Adventure Express charm. At the top of the lift, there is a figure holding a giant cauldron filled with lava. And that sentence came from KI's website because it's not very noticeable. The only thing that is noticeable is the glowing blue and red eyes on the statue, which is again creepy. Take a small dip and a right turn until you hit the big drop. Ah! I'm just joking, alright. Actually, audio of a man speaking is heard. Yes, the refresh of this coaster came with new audio, while traversing a final right turn and rolling back into the station, completing your 2,963-foot, 2-minute ride through the quotation mark jungle. We're in Ohio, people. And where's the big drop? What a way to end a ride. But overall, if you look past all the bumps in the road, or as I should say, bumps in the track, Adventure Express is an awesome family coaster that I hope won't go bye-bye soon. But it's guaranteed not to, because obviously Kings Island just did a refresh on it, and that means they want to keep the ride nice and still running well. To be able to ride this all-new and improved coaster, you must be at least 48 inches tall. That's going to do it for this video. Let me know in the comments if you've been on the refreshed version of Adventure Express, or if you've ever been on the coaster at all. Like the video and please subscribe. It would really help the channel and it only takes 2 seconds. Bye and ride the airtime.